Hello, and welcome back. In this lesson, we will take a look at the common interview question, what are your strengths? Some tips to keep in mind while answering this question are: be honest. Choose strengths that you actually possess. Don't pick a strength just because it's in the job description or worked for your buddy. You want to be yourself in an interview, just the best and most professional version of you. You will be much more convincing and likable if you talk about authentic strengths. Be relevant. You should take the time to analyze the job description and identify the most important strengths for each opportunity. You likely have many strengths, but which will be most relevant for this interviewer? Be specific. Choose specific strengths. Instead of people skills, which is too general, go with relationship building or persuasive communication. Don't be generic. Don't be too humble. Avoid weak praise and lame strengths. Pick something impressive. Don't go with pleasant to work with as your main selling point. Just about everybody can and should be pleasant to work with. To get the job, you have to show you would bring more to the position. Be prepared to demonstrate. Make sure to have a clear example that illustrates each strength. Be careful about rambling on too long here. Your answer should still be 1 to 2 minutes long. If you want to share 3 strengths and back each up with an example, you'll want to practice in advance so that you can do it in a concise way. With this question, the interviewer is trying to find out if your strengths align with what the company needs, you can do the job well, you have qualities, skills, and experience that set you apart from the competition. You are someone who will make an excellent addition to the team. Let's ask Sarah this interview question and see how she responds. Hey Sarah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Tell me about your strengths. The first sample answer is for an assistant position.
I believe I have many positive qualities that will help me succeed in this role, but my key strengths are my problem solving and organizational skills. In my previous job as a legal assistant, I was required to answer and direct phone calls, plan and schedule meetings, and take detailed notes during meetings. My boss had a very busy schedule and relied on me to keep him aware of upcoming tasks and deadlines. I managed his calendar and used weekly reminders and check-ins to make sure he stayed organized and never missed a deadline. Further, I am always figuring out ways to problem solve and stay positive when a conflict arises. For instance, whenever I had to take days off, my boss would always complain about my replacement not being able to keep things organized. To solve this problem, every time I knew I had to take a day off, I wrote down a detailed note describing my boss's preferences and daily routine. This helped them prepare for the day ahead and ensured that my boss had the support he needed. This worked so well that they implemented it across the firm whenever someone was taking a day off.
Well done, Sarah. This was a good answer because Sarah discussed 2 strengths that were related to the job position. She also gave a clear example that supported each strength. The second example is for a customer care position.
I believe I have many strengths that will allow me to thrive in this job. However, my main strengths are I'm an empathetic person and I'm a good problem solver. I believe I have the ability to effectively relate to people and make them feel heard. For instance, Early last year, while working in customer care for an internet service provider, I received a frantic call from a customer whose internet had gone down. The customer was very upset because they were working from home and they needed to be online. This put a lot of pressure on me to fix the situation. I assured the customer that we would address the issue and guided him through some quick troubleshooting procedures. Throughout the interaction, I made sure to stay calm, polite, and positive, and let the customer know that we were in this together. This helped the customer feel relaxed as we tried different ways of fixing the problem until eventually the internet came back online. In my career in customer support, I've had many interactions like this. They are complex and can be difficult, but end with the customer still feeling positive.
Hope this was helpful. See you next time.